If you're going to buy the Chip and Dale's cartoon, you might notice something very bizarre on the back of the box. Something in the lower left corner with the corpus speak in black and white. Content advisory, stories matter. This program includes negative depictions of mistreatment of people or cultures. It mistreats an entire culture. Are you crazy? The only culture you're allowed to mistreat is the gaming culture. Like calling gamers sexist, racist, homophobic. That's perfect. But other cultures, not so much. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact. In other words, rather than remove this content and make us look absolutely ridiculous, we want to keep making money off of it. That's what they're saying. Harmful impact. What is the harm? Can you prove it? No, they can't. And spark a conversation to create a more inclusive future. All right, let's spark a conversation. Great. So many sparks that I'm going to catch fire. Let's have the conversation. What is wrong with you, Disney? What is wrong with the brains of the people that you're employing? Can you stop employing crazy people that try to cure the rest of us normal folk? Unfreaking believable. I genuinely don't understand. Chip and Dale's is problematic? Really? Do you not realize that you have reached the point where you have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and you want to make it without the dwarves? That is the point of your insanity. You are mentally ill. The people who have done this. Okay? I don't know who they are. Disney, find them out and give them help. Don't fire them. Send them to a psychiatric ward. They need help. University did this to them. Get the doctors to find out who hurt these people. Probably some leftist university professor. Help them out as well. Put them in the psychiatry ward as well. Give them medication. These people require pills. They need to be medicated so they can reintegrate into normal society. If a Chip and Dale cartoon is giving them problems and issues, but it's not giving it to everyone else, I'm telling you what it happens. Everyone else is normal. Those people are the problem. Just because they work at a multi-billion-dollar corporation and they have power doesn't make it better than us. All right? They're not on top of us. They're not above us. They're still human beings. The only problem is that their brain is not wired correctly. Get them to a psychiatrist to fix the wiring. This is insanity, Disney. This is crazy. You have gone off the reservation, as the Americans like to call it. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this is not just on Chip and Dale that they're doing it. They're doing it on almost every single cartoon now. Like if it has a Muslim in the cartoon or if it talks about some culture, immediately they have the disclaimer. As if I don't realize that if, I see a cartoon that has like a depiction of a Muslim, I don't understand that it just happens to be a character and he's not a representative of an entire group. There's actually even a joke in Rick and Morty. I laughed really hard. I don't know how many of you watch it, but in the last season, you have a Muslim appearing in Rick and Morty with a sword, and before trying to attack Morty, he says, I'm an individual character, not representative of an entire group. Yeah, I mean, when I watch cartoons, I don't think like that particular individual represents an entire ethnicity. I think it's just like when I see a white guy in a cartoon, like I see Joker, I don't think the Joker represents white men. I don't make that connection. Just like when I see Batman, I don't think he represents billionaires. Like when I look at Batman, I don't think he's a representation of Bezos or something. What is wrong with these people? Honestly, they keep treating the public like children. That is why I keep getting offended. It's the condescending nature of it, right? And it starts with a disclaimer, and then it ends up with them removing Cinderella. Walt Disney, the actual Walt Disney, I mean the guy who made the company, Cinderella and the freaking dwarves used to be his favorite. He genuinely loved that show. I mean, it was the best thing that he ever made. I think he is spitting in his grave right now after what she did. And you keep doing it. It's absolutely bewildering, right? And just because it's Walt Disney doesn't mean it's the same people. Like, it's not the same people who made Chip and Dale's. Like, you are pissing on the work of the people that came before you and made you famous. That's what you're doing. That's what upsets me. I mean, sure, you own the rights to this, but it's completely different people in that company now who look back at the giants on which shoulders they sit on, and they keep insulting those giants. They keep mocking those giants. Oh, no, those giants are problematic. Oh, man, I don't like these giants. No, but you like the wealth that they're giving you. You like the power that they're giving you. You just don't like who they were as people. You're not bringing homage to the artists that came before you. That's what really upsets me, you know? Like, going back and I'm looking at the thing that made my childhood great and realizing that they wouldn't exist because they wouldn't have been made. I mean, you're looking at these things which have international recognition. I mean, Chip and Dale's, I'm willing to bet cultures from all around the world enjoyed Chip and Dale's when growing up. Everyone loved it. So it was a huge success by any metric. There is no way you can look at it and say, yeah, this was a successful. No, it was. But what they are saying is that they wouldn't have made it. Like, they don't like Chip and Dale's. They wouldn't have made it because it's problematic. It's an ideology that just knows to destroy and tear it down. I have yet to see progressives make something woke that's good. I think there are a couple. Maybe like Steven Universe. I don't like it, but it's popular. You know, I can't argue with popularity. If people want to see it, they want to see it. Princess Shira, okay, another one that's, again, popular, okay, fine. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, the extent of what they can create, the extent of what they can make. And by the way, even my cat is upset over this. Like, cat is very upset of what they did to Chip and Dale's. Content advisory warning on Chip and Dale's. Unreal. It just blows my mind. If you would have gone back and past 20 years ago and you'd have asked your parents, like, do you think Chip and Dale's is ever going to have a content advisory warning? Like, there would be no. And by the way, it's not offensive to other cultures because other cultures like Chip and Dale too. Do you know, like, which is something that's actually offensive to other cultures? Wonder Woman. Like, Wonder Woman was chosen as the ambassador of women at the UN. I know it's absolutely ridiculous, like choosing a fictional character for that. But Saudi Arabia complained because of her clothing and her attire. So, you know, you can say, okay, Wonder Woman is offensive to other more conservative cultures. But Chip and Dale's, really? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.